and good morning from Proactive New York. Joining me today is Kate Root, Senior Vice President and Managing Director of Chesapeake Payment Systems, a division within Chesapeake Bank. Kate, good to see you. How are you?
Hi, Christine. Great to see you again. I'm good.
That's good to hear. So we are here today to talk a bit more about Chesapeake Payment Systems. So first off, can you maybe talk a bit about how long has Chesapeake Bank been providing merchant card payment services?
Yes, I can. We broached this market in the 1990s. Back in the 1990s, it was kind of when the market was exploding for payment products because people were actually processing in a very manual way and submitting paper tickets, and it went into electronics with the first actual machines that could authorize a transaction. So we took advantage of that and entered the market right when that was real hot.
So why did the bank decide they wanted to offer this service to business customers?
Smaller community banks really want to do whatever it takes to have all the products that help their businesses run efficiently. And entering new markets with this product as a lead was critical. Like, we could literally go out and start and visit merchants and learn more about them, and they'd want the merchant services and then learn to love us and bring over the rest of their banking. We were entering the Williamsburg, Virginia market at that time, and it really helped open the door to a lot of success for us in that area.
Given that, how does the program blend with some of Chesapeake's existing core products?
So it's interesting because we have three specialty lines of business, as we call them. We have an asset-based lending product called Flexent, as I know you're aware, and we also have wealth management, Chesapeake Wealth Management. And the three of us really bring a different aspect of the availability of not only businesses possibly outside of our region, but also round out our business offering to our current customers. And these three products generally aren't driven by smaller community banks. We're the only bank in the 5th District here in Virginia that actually even does the merchant processing to the extent that we do. It makes us pretty unique, but it also enables us, as I said, along with our other two specialty products, to really reach beyond our footprint.
And I would assume this service would more diversify Chesapeake's normal income stream.
It absolutely does. I mean, it brings in a totally different income stream. Interestingly enough, through all of the trials and tribulations of COVID, many banks did very well with the P3 loans and, had different, the deposits go up from all of the different fundings. But honestly, it was a tough time for us. So because we're surrounded by payment streams, retail, tourist industry, everything was slow. So the bank did very well on one side and we struggled a little bit. But then on the opposing side, when the bank hits kind of lulls in its loans or deposits, we actually thrive typically. So we offset the bank by really keeping it very consistent in our net income month after month after month.
And obviously you're not the only bank to be doing this. What kind of makes Chesapeake Bank be able to compete with others?
So many banks do this, but they do it through a third party. They don't do it directly themselves, which means they may not have a membership to Visa, MasterCard like we do. They may not have the ability to actually clear and settle the transactions like we do. We have a full-fledged membership that allows us to not only help our regional merchants, but to sponsor any sales organizations that want to get into this business. So we, again, can take this to the full extreme and process directly with customers or process through third parties, which allows us to grow and expand in a very diversified manner.
Understood. So looking ahead, I guess, how will you ensure that this kind of revenue stream can continue to perform well?
So that's a challenge. I mean, there are so many payment types and payment opportunities coming in our world today, and technology just is blowing up, obviously. And banks aren't typically fintech, right? So we really feel good about our ability to stay connected to technology. We work a lot with software vendors because today you have to not only provide the service to a merchant or a customer, you need to be able to help them with their operating system and all their processes and procedures. So if we can't engage and implement into something that they're currently using. They really don't want another piece of hardware sitting on a table that, you know, they have to use in a different fashion. So it's about really working with the vendors that are out there, understanding the needs of the merchant, and being able to adapt to work into systems they currently have.
All right, Kate, it was really good to see you and speak a bit more about this program. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Christine.